I'm live when all these get active. This is that song from TikTok, right? Young Kings, whatever.
Walk up in the too clean up froze. They don't you where I'm from. Like the beat I keep with. You ain't got dough, little boy. Used to be broke, I ain't had no funds. I spend it just for fun. Eat that hair just for lunch. Walk up in the with the VVS.
We get to tell them.
Let's do it. Hey, 2K fans, I'm Alexis Morgan.
And I'm Chris Manning. We're from 2K TV. And today we just want to take a brief moment to tell you how excited we are about NBA 2K20's My Career Mode.
Once again, 2K has managed to further blur the line between game and reality with the most authentic and engaging experience to date.
Building your legacy begins with building your My Player.
You're totally right, and that's why the first thing you'll do this year is set your potential using the brand new My Player Builder.
I have literally spent hours experimenting on all kinds of different builds.
The builder basically lets you create your own archetype from scratch.
Absolutely. We've given you the tools to build your My Player however you want. I even got to choose my own takeover.
Well, there's so much more worth mentioning, but you really have to see it to believe it.
So, from all of us at 2K Sports and 2K TV, we hope you enjoy NBA 2K20's My Career Mode.
I spend it just for fun. Eat that hair just for lunch. Walk up in the with the VVS. Can't get my gun cause I don't do the text. Don't give a about how you flex. Full of it all over my neck. Don't care who next. See me in Ken for you see 3 vests. I'm at the show, but I had my check. Hey, Rob. I'm in that too clean, I'm frozen and stuff on mine ain't cold. Never to the back, I'm blood. Whatever that's spilled, no eat no. She love that dress, so I got in the mix. Kick out the cause we catch the yeah, I said we cause me and my now personal man, yeah, just business. Bird off the walk in the pit. Thought I was on, but they ain't seen. Yeah, shot flow cause it really don't miss. Mac, Patty, whack. Here come Kane with the same old pack. Don't mix. That don't do that, but I'm talking about the that'll come through stat. Wait, who? Them rap, money in the bank, I ain't talking about a match. Looking for the king, I'ma be where I'm at. I'm just making ends, that's that. Get on my side, catchphrase, switch lanes. I'ma need a bag on side before we hit stage. Like goofy in the style, we gon' engage. Walk up in the kick it like a sensei. Walk up in the too clean up froze. They don't you where I'm from. Like the beat I keep with. You ain't got dough, little boy. So dumb, used to be broke, I ain't had no funds. I spend it just for fun. Eat that hair just for lunch. Walk up in the with the VVS. Can't get my gun cause I don't do the text. Don't give a about how you flex. Full of it all over my neck. Don't care who next. See me in Ken for you see 3 vests. I'm at the show, but I have my check. If you disrespect us.
Del barrio al mundo, desde el silencio del parque a la euforia del estadio. Un balón, un destino y un futuro en llamas. Bienvenido al mañana. Busco la fama y ahora sé dónde se esconde. Ese lugar donde el triunfo me haga enorme. Mi nombre, mi sangre, mis ganas. 2K20, bienvenido al mañana. Busco la fama y ahora sé dónde se esconde. Ese lugar donde el triunfo me haga enorme. Mi nombre, mi sangre, mis ganas. 2K20, bienvenido al mañana. No es un deporte, esto es un arte, ya lo dijo Kairi. Yo sé mi sitio está aquí, sé que no es fácil el camino. Pocos llegan, dejan huella, yo haré descansar mi nombre junto a las estrellas. Si hace mella el cansancio no me hundo. Tantas miradas de envidia, pero me acostumbro. Porque del barrio al estadio solo hay un rumbo. Para que así me admire el mundo como ante Tocumpo. Los segundos cuentan, defiendo, la robo y brillo. Como si Greg Popovich me mirara desde el banquillo. Mi muñeca un gatillo y mi mente no admite fallos. Mientras choco los nudillos con Lonzo, con Trey, con Zion. Soy un rayo, tú traes un aro y un balón. En el parque la típica discusión, Jordan o LeBron. Mi corazón es grande y mi talento enorme. Os lo aseguro, todos van a conocer mi nombre. Busco la fama y ahora sé dónde se esconde. Ese lugar donde el triunfo me haga enorme. Mi nombre, mi sangre, mis ganas. 2K20, bienvenido al mañana. Busco la fama y ahora sé dónde se esconde. Ese lugar donde el triunfo me haga enorme. Mi nombre, mi sangre, mis ganas. 2K20, bienvenido al mañana. La pasión no caduca, y el esfuerzo educa. La motivación transforma al niño en un león igual que Luca. Otros ni se preocupan o espabilan tarde. Les miro mientras me rasco la barba como James Harden. La sangre, las ganas, la fama, la tensión, el hambre. La visión de Ricky, el poder de DeAndre. Así es de track arde, mételo en tu playlist luego. No soy Anthony Davis, pero si llego retumba al suelo. Altos vuelos cada noche como Donovan Mitchell. Entrenando y entrenando, no hay más feature. Da igual quien me fiche, los coaches me van a admirar. Después de jugar me echaré un free de rap con Lillard. Soy el pilar de mi equipo, como la Dipo. Me juego el tipo desde chico, pronto seré un mito. Con el físico de Griffin, la técnica de Kyle Korver. Os lo aseguro, todos van a conocer mi nombre. Busco la fama y ahora sé dónde se esconde. Ese lugar donde el triunfo me haga enorme. Mi nombre, mi sangre, mis ganas. 2K20, bienvenido al mañana. Busco la fama y ahora sé dónde se esconde. Ese lugar donde el triunfo me haga enorme. Mi nombre, mi sangre, mis ganas. 2K20, bienvenido al mañana. De imitar a mis ídolos a hacerlo. Aún no conozco el abucheo tras el árbol. Veo el trofeo y solo deseo tenerlo. Donde haya un balón cerca vais a verlo y a creerlo. Conservo la furia de un warrior, la fuerza de un bull, la energía del rookie, la calma del old school. Muchos vienen y hablan cool, pero les tiembla la mano. Son carne de sáquina full, se les hace pequeño el aro. Subestima al veterano y te hará polvo como Chris Paul. No dejo salir del asombro. A esos fans les doy más hasta que pierden el control. Sé que no vivo en Phoenix, pero toco el sol. A veces frío, soy Kawhi Leonard mirándote serio. A veces ardo, soy Draymond Green, emoción y nervio. Sin más misterio que ser yo en este deporte. Os lo aseguro, todos van a conocer mi nombre.
The only chat that doesn't work.
Run that back, turbo. I couldn't hit all the dots. Put that foreign out that lot. Move the family to the docks. Put some diamonds in my watch. Ballin' like a big shot. Ballin' like a big shot. Ballin' like a big shot. Businessman, I pop my collar. Must be a scholar. Spend 2K on ball main jogger. Yeah, I'm jogging to the bank. Captain of the ship and we won't sink. Give her 100, told her. Work hard now, we finally seen a change. My brothers keep it deeper than a chain. Just like Fendi got a thing. And I'm dripping like a sink, yeah. These BBS's make you blink, yeah. I connected all the dots. Put that foreign out that lot. Move the family to the docks. Put some diamonds in my watch. Ballin' like a big shot. Ballin' like a big shot. Ballin' like a big shot. In LA, I got dusty on my clothes. I still got homies on flash shows. I'm just getting started, I got more goals. Looking for the pesos. Stay inside but the bank closed. Every time I turn around I see a bankroll. I used to get hand-me-down, I ain't a dingo. I might be once getting a payroll. Pretty sure LA, I'm gonna shop on Rodeo. Dripping color, I had a case closed. So independent, you can't name a title. I connected all the dots. Put that foreign out that lot. Move the family to the docks. Put some diamonds in my watch. Ballin' like a big shot. Ballin' like a big shot. Ballin' like a big shot.
I don't know what 5 is. It's, 5 is. 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 5
list all my insecurities and I fell asleep halfway through. And I woke up with a sense of clarity. I can never be the one for you. Hey, 'cause I feel better in my own world. Trying to be perfect tends to wear me out. And I've been wondering when this road ends. Tired of being hopeless, paralyzed with doubt. It's like I've been walking on a tightrope, trying to change my mind, but I'm too far to quit. You can keep your shiny light, 'cause I'm in love with diamonds, but flawless as it is. Flawless as it is. When you're young, the world might break you down. Fell off a couple times, but I'm better now. I found my smile, but it took a little darkness and silence in the middle of the night. I learned to take my time with healing up my mind and knowing it's alright. Oh, 'cause I feel better in my own world. Trying to be perfect tends to wear me out. And I've been wondering when this road ends. Tired of being hopeless, paralyzed with doubt. It's like I've been walking on a tightrope, trying to change my mind, but I'm too far to quit. You can keep your shiny light, 'cause I'm in love with diamonds, but flawless as it is. Flawless as it is. You can keep your shiny light, 'cause I'm in love with diamonds, but flawless as it is.
No. You don't want no hits.
Devil Cody said that he want my soul. We're so full of I'm feeling like I'm Michael. Lamborghini tinted doors on. Legend in my city, I'm an icon. Devil Cody said that he want my soul. We're so full of I'm feeling like I'm Michael. Lamborghini tinted doors on. Legend in my city, I'm an icon. Diamonds flashing, they think it's paparazzi. Got on all black and I'm not. And whatever I do, copy. I'm Louis V, man, none of y'all can't stop me. I'm from a top, so you already know I'm top. She gave it, I told her, baby, do it. Like it by yourself or with your posse. Feeling like ghosts in my can't feel like Tommy. Yeah. Ain't had no power. Dark nights, cold showers. I ain't never going back to the way I had to live as a child. Ain't had no power. Dark nights, cold showers. I ain't never going back to the way I had to live as a child. Devil thought he said that he want my soul. We're so full of I'm feeling like I'm Michael. Lamborghini tinted doors on. I'm a legend in my city, I'm an icon. Devil thought he said that he want my soul. We're so full of I'm feeling like I'm Michael. Lamborghini tinted doors. Legend in my city, I'm an icon. I'm a legend in the 570. It ain't no question that my on the blow.
With some force up, I'm feeling like I'm Michael. Lamborghini tinted doors. Legend in my city, I'm a idol.
Being short make your shot better. Make your steals and your blocks weaker.
Back up, back up, back up, back up. 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 Wait, back up, back up. I was told it's no back up, back up. It's all in my back up, back up. But I won't be your back up. Back up, living life in respect. I might slip out and back up, but I won't be your back up. I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up.
Is you thinking I'm jumping the leak in the leak? Immediately show up this evening and wait till you sleeping. Did the open up scanning for motion. I'm just trying to make all my pockets obese. Don't want, I just want the Lucci. So me and all of my poochies can eat. Put his loose change, take his boo thing out the PF chains and take him K get steak or something. Something looking at me like I'm opaque or something. Don't I look like Drake or something? Something better tell mankind Undertaker coming.
Back up, back up. I was told it's no back up. It's all in my back up. But I won't be your back up. I've been tripping. Living life in respect. I might slip out and back up. But I won't be your victim. I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Come from off the top, the flow is hot, I got you shot. Come from off the top, you know I be smart to this car. Come from off the top, the flow is hot, I got you shot. Come from off the top, come from off the top. You too slow. Top. You just watch. I control. Top. I take care. You not home. Top. Got your mind. Got your
This is a scenario, I'm in your area, this is your definitely. Turn up your stereo, get this jumping like Mario, now you ain't with me. You terrible, I might embarrass you right here in front of your whole family. Hot in Nigeria, this is the year of the beer, leave it here in a chair so they know we was here. Staring in fear like a deer when the car coming near in the middle of the road, bit of beer. You don't wanna rock with the man, hands off of the grands, counting up bands while I talk to the fans. Knew I could jam, but the top wasn't playing. Now everybody wanna be friends. How you? Said I'm just fine, in the right place, at the wrong time. Said I go crazy, out of my mind. And I think back when daddy wrote down that it might scrape and it might grind, but you work hard and it might shine. Let me slow down, switch the time and quit hiding.
back up. Back up.
with you, I feel alive. You say you love me, don't you lie? Don't cry my heart, don't wanna. Keep the on my side. Cases. Fill my mind up with ideas. I'm not in the room. Hope I make it out of here. We ain't stressing about the loot. My block made a quesadilla. This not the it is the. Ain't no coming back from here. Live a life a lot familiar. It's so much that I can't see it. Yeah. Turn it up till they can't hear. Running around for the thrill. Yeah, dog, run my reel. Going to the real. Not in the back of the veil. Gorgeous, baby, keep me still. Been on this since we was kids. I fill my mind up with ideas. Cases. She fill my mind up with ideas. I'm not in the room. Hope I make it out of here. Out of here.
All I ever wanna do is get my loot up and campaign. 28 and I'm still breathing. Where I come from, can't complain. I've been it's gonna take away the pain. Then hit my partner like what's happening in Maine. Trying to stay away from niggas who ain't got nothing to gain. The loose, cause yeah, you know it's all the same. Throw my shorty on me down, she said I'm never finna change. So addicted to the life, but it ain't never been the same. That money talk to me. Can't sleep, that president, yeah, they be stalking me. Tuck 'em away up in the crib all neat. Stack it, flip it, stack again, let's meet. Way overseas and talk some cheese and charcuterie, espressos over lunch. These had no, but that's what I want. Sliding through your section, I ain't flexing, but I stunt. Heading to the studio, need Peruvian.
Yo, back from to Maui, dip back into the lab. When I pray to God, he ain't even hit me back. Then I prayed again, he told me, let's go get a bag. I'm trying, Jennifer, you know I blew a couple racks. We working, Jennifer, return a guest to a fact. Yo, I'm Jennifer, the had me in his glass. I'm flying, Jennifer, I'm finally feeling like I'm back. Now let's get money. The voice in my head sound like Vince Scully. 7 bean salad, someone say I'm rolling lucky. Life is a ta-da.
All I ever wanna do is get my loot up and campaign. 28 and I'm still breathing. Where I come from, can't complain. I've been it's gonna take away the pain. Then hit my partner like what's happening in Maine. Trying to stay away from niggas who ain't got nothing to gain. The loose, cause yeah, you know it's all the same. Throw my shorty on me down, she said I'm never finna change. So addicted to the life, but it ain't never
You
been
probably
the
think
same.
it's so cheap. Big ol' house on here. 24-inch rims. Got it candy coated diamonds. This the leather so they recognize. And all them hating never empathize. They see you in a present. They see you in a bag. They rather see you. They drive me crazy like De Niro in a cab. These party at your crib, come back and split your cat. That hot potato made you. Cause your chain was dope, you made some dough, you made the leg. We in the waiting room, we the wait and sit. My pulling through, he gon' make it G. And then the doc come out, his mama cry, she made a scene. Her baby boy is because he black and chase a dream. You in the danger zone, you chase around that Faye May. You in the danger
eyes on you, chase around that fame.
All I ever wanna do is get my loot up and campaign. 28 and I'm still breathing. Where I come from, can't complain. I've been it's gonna take away the pain. Then hit my partner like what's happening in Maine. Trying to stay away from niggas who ain't got nothing to gain. The loose, cause yeah, you know it's all the same. Told my shorty on me down, she say I'm never finna change. So addicted to the life, but it ain't never been the fame.
Welcome everyone to NBA 2K20, and the My Player build process is going to be on display. Tonight we'll see the Washington Wizards as they play against the Sacramento Kings. Courtside, along with Brian Benefitemi and Tim Swartz, Blake Suniga here for some exciting 2K basketball.
That was awesome. Well, Walt likes to put on a show, and he's got some ridiculous dunks up his sleeve.
And guys, especially after seeing the massive changes in player movement during the last offseason free agency, it really reveals how dramatic the balance of power shift is based on key trades, and then all the dominoes that followed.
Yeah, I mean, you can look at what happened to Golden State and injuries. KD's injury in the playoffs, and Klay Thompson's both in the finals. But no less than a month later, we saw new powerhouses assembled and other teams dive into various stages of rebuild.
Well, it goes to show you what we are getting a chance to see tonight. It's potentially going to be very revealing for this My Player and how he functions with this team, as well as how well he matches up against the other guys.
Now here's Fox, defended by Wall. Fox can't hit. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Nifty score in the paint. Fox is such a competitor. Zero hesitation, zero fear inside.
Outside Wall, outside Beal, and that's a foul called on My Player. That's his first foul. Pass to Beal, and stolen by My Player.
Sort of a picture of what not to do on those last two possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball, and I think they really got to clean it up if they want to win this game.
You know, it's going to cost them if they keep it up. They need to get back to playing smart basketball.
Here's Bonga, and there it is.
Yeah, anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job.
Well, a player like De'Aaron Fox must be so fun to play with, especially if you're a wing player. Guys, what are some advantages to that scenario?
Well, Blake, if you're a shooter, his dribble drive game will generate so many clean looks for you. I mean, this guy is so dangerous when going downhill, and it really opens things up offensively.
And if you're a slasher, you're also in luck. When Fox sucks in the defense on his blow-by drives, you have lots of room to make hard cuts to the rim. This is a really attractive My Player wing option.
Parker misses. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. They double-team Bradley Beal, and Bradley Beal with the stuff.
We're getting a glimpse at some of Beal's aerial skills here, and really, there's not much he can't do on the court.
It's stolen by Beal. In transition, here come the Wizards. Wall's shot is off. Sacramento trailing. Pass to My Player. And they double up My Player. Here's Parker, defended by Wall. Now here's Parker. He's closely guarded. 4 on the clock. Barnes for 3. The Kings again can't hit. First quarter of action and just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Wall. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Even though it went down, that's not the kind of shot they should be settling for. Just look at the coach's face.
And they double up my player. Here's Parker. They need this. Here's Bagley. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
An exceptional leaper with a great motor. Good luck keeping Bagley off the boards.
Down low. Beal gets the bucket.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
And the Kings call time here.
He has to be frustrated by their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. They're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
And it's at the point where this slump is going to take a mental toll on them. It's a good timeout to try to keep them from getting too discouraged.
And they've gotten the looks, they've gotten open, but they just can't get them to fall.
Bogdanovich outside.
Hey, yo, right here.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Now here's Bertans. Out to the left wing. Wall with it. Puts it up. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And when Wall is hitting his jumper, he is borderline unguardable.
Pass to Giles. Yes, it's good.
That is some dime dropping. Exquisite assist.
Outside Wall. Can't get it to drop. And he's made 3, missed 2 from the field. Here's Hield. Pass to Len. Bertans with the steal. And you look at the Kings, a good young core, but what kind of players are ideally suited for what they do?
Well, you said it, Blake. They've already established a nice young core with guys like Fox and Bagley leading the way. I think this team could use some sound veteran leadership as they aim to take that next step forward.
I also think, guys, that anyone that wants to run up and down the floor would be a great fit, so stay far away, Tim. Now, this team ranked 3rd in the NBA last season in terms of pace, so I think it's going to be important for them to keep that same energy with this young core.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the line.
Exactly. You want to prevent the layup, give them a little knock, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming down the lane the next time around.
It does send a message.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. Outside Fox. Back to my player. 6 on the shot clock. And my player throws it down.
Well, this is why Fox teammates love him. When they're open, he makes sure to get it to him.
Washington in the lead. Pass to Wagner. Here is Brown. From downtown, knocks down the 3.
He could be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on it.
My player outside. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
It's important to play in attack mode and keep putting pressure on defenders. Solid drive from my player.
Second free throw, no good. Here's the Wizards with the ball. 6-point game. Beal. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start this game.
This is a high percentage shot for Beal. Then again, most shots like this are for him.
Pass to my player. No good there. Here's Bonga. Now here's Wall. Here's Hachimura. That drops, and it comes off an assist from John Wall.
showing some toughness and grit on the strong tape. These are the kinds of buckets that energize Hachimura and really energize his whole team.
Here's Barnes. Sinks that one from the post.
When the size advantage is as big as it was there, that's exactly what he should do in that situation. Take it strong to the middle.
To the left side wing. Here's Bonga. He's covered by Barnes. Bradley Beal for three, and Bagley pulls it down.
He had 1-3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Barnes, no good. Here's Wall, and he drops in the layup off glass.
So skilled at staying in control on his drives, and with Wall's amazing speed, it's not easy to stay in control, so bravo, Wall.
Now here is Barnes. Not a lot of room. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good.
7th pick in the 2012 NBA draft. Harrison Barnes won an NBA championship in just his 3rd year in the league.
Now here is Smith, covered by my player. Poked away and stolen by my player.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
But they've got to hurry to make it happen.
Take a good shot.
Hachimura, shot is off. Sacramento trailing. Here's Barnes. Offensive board. Pass to my player. Good D by Bradley Beal. In transition, here come the Wizards. Smith. Here's Mahimi. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. It's going to be on my player. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Well, boys, we're halfway home. What are your thoughts on my player so far?
Well, one thing of note, he was disruptive on the defensive end, showed very quick hands, and forced a number of turnovers.
Yeah, he was aggressive on the ball, roamed the passing lanes, and he gave the offense something to think about going into the second half.
And there's the call on Bagley. That's his first foul. Kings on D, trailing by 10. Pass to Bonga. Wall with it, covered by my player. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Fox. It's hauled in by the Kings.
He had all the space he needed, just couldn't find the bottom of the bucket.
Here's my player, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Really like the toughness from my player to finish. He might be a newer face, but he's already winning respect in the locker room.
And here's Wall. He's got 8. Pass to Beal. From downtown. Parker grabs the miss. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for him.
And it's clear my player has talent. I'd like to see him continue to add to his game over time.
That's going to be 4 trips to the line so far in this game. And he makes both free throws. Here's the Wizards with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Wall. Poked away. Player throws it down.
Situational awareness is vital in transition. There, my player positioned himself perfectly and as a result, capitalized.
Now here's Wall. He's tightly guarded. And John Wall with the slam.
He does more than just put another 2 points on their lead. He does it with style.
He sure does. It's a dazzling move to the bucket.
And what a finish.
What a finish indeed. I mean, look, he may not be the biggest man in the league, but he more than makes up for that with his unreal aerial skills.
He needs to get them back into a flow offensively. Things have slowed down on them, and they're really starting to force their shots.
Yeah, things have snowballed on them. The misses just started piling up. Good timeout to sort of calm the guys down and get reset.
And just step away from the court a second and calm down, as you said.
Shot clock at 6. The Kings again can't hit. Washington leading. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now.
It just hasn't been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
A drive by my player. And he can't hit that time. Good D by Bradley Beal. Not watching the line there, and that's going to cost them a backcourt violation. So both teams changing it up here. And the Kings with possession here. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Here's Fox. Oh, draws the hard foul, and he'll head to the line.
Yeah, that's what you want to do, isn't it? Fox forces the defender to commit, gets him in a tough spot, and earns a trip to the line.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. So it's Washington now. They lead by 4. Pass to Beal. Over Len. Beal gets the bucket.
When they've gone to him, he's come through. Keep getting him touches.
High player outside. Mr. Ball meets Mr. Basket for his 5th happy pairing of the game. He's 5 for 9. Outside Wall. Shoots over Fox. Wall's shot is off.
Well, he rushed that one. He was out of position, but he couldn't make him pay.
And it's my player missing. Here's the Wizards with the ball. A 4-point game. To the inside. Wagner. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Fantastic.
Fantastic indeed. Really piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Now here is Barnes. Beal covering. Barnes, no good.
That's too good a look to pass up there, despite the result.
Here's Brown. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Kings call time here. The Kings trailing. Here's my player. And foul called as he misses and will shoot 2 free throws.
Usually, you want your wings to play assertive offensively, and my player heads to the line by doing just that.
And good on both. Now Smith. It's hauled in by the Kings.
That's not a sight you see very often. He has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
First one falls for him. The Wizards making a switch here. He's perfect from the line this time.
You have to like how hard he's playing in the second half, going strong to the hoop and getting to the free throw line again and again.
Outside Beal. And Bradley Beal with the stuff.
A tough proposition for the defense. You can't sag off of Beal because he can finish big if you give him even a step.
And it's my player missing.
Well, you love the tough D, especially inside.
Yeah, and that's exactly his presence felt around the rim.
That's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
That's his 7th miss in 12 shot attempts. Here's Beal. Here's Payton. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. Now here's my player. 19 points in the game. Hield left side. Bogdanovich outside. No good from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. He makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Payton. And yep, it's good.
And that's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed play on the low block. I love that.
Me too. It's old-fashioned. Reminds me of when we played. The old-fashioned pound-the-rock basketball, and it's working well.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Back to my player. Will it go? Rebound, Washington. To the right side. Here's Payton. Gets it to go from downtown.
Good password. The assist was right on target.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to... And only 1 period left. We've seen my player a bunch tonight. So what have we liked, and what does my player need to improve on?
Well, he...
Outside wall. Deflected!
Jumps well off both feet. Bagley is a timely and intimidating shot blocker.
Good on the bucket.
Now that's a quick bucket. He was very solid in transition.
Well, he does love the chance to get out and run.
Pass to Hachimura. From the line, 2 points. That one goes in.
Terrific shooter from mid-range. Hachimura with the textbook mechanics.
Outside Fox. With the floater. Here's Barnes. Drops in the tray.
He could be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one in the first, but we all know he can hit them.
Outside wall. Here's Wagner. Puts it up from 15. And Bagley pulls it down. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. My player outside. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so we'll shoot 2 here.
An up-and-coming player. My player's proving himself. He's got to be able to do a little bit of everything.
And the Wizards making a change here. Wall with it. Outside Beal. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. It's blocked. And they're able to recover. Here's Brown. And a miss there on the triple. This Kings squad struggling. Here's my player. Oh, hammered, and he'll go to the line. That's It's on Bradley Beal. First free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one. Here's Bonga. Inside. Beal gets the bucket.
He's been Mr. Reliable again today. They need his points, and he's providing them.
Now here's Fox. He's guarded closely. Parker. That one falls.
With accuracy and awareness, Fox is establishing himself as an effective distributor.
And here is Wall. Pass to Bryant. Stolen by Bagley. One-on-one fast break. And then Jabari Parker with the dunk.
And you know, we talk about the importance of court awareness. There, my player reading the overcommitment by the defense.
Outside Beal. To the paint. Bonga. Yes! Great play by Bradley Beal to set it up.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
And the Kings call time here. Pass to my player. Barnes. Bagley. Bryant defending. Here's Fox. And he misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's the Wizards with the ball. Beal in the post. My player's there. Can't hit from the elbow. And the Kings with possession here. They trail by 11. But they recover it. On the wing, my player. Goes back up. And it's good. 2 points.
Well, from the get-go, they were the aggressors and played their kind of basketball.
Great results for them.
And it's just so hard to win on the road.
Bagley outside. The Kings again can't hit. Here's Wall. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. That one on Bagley.
Got to admire how hard Wall goes inside. Welcomes contact on the way up.
And he makes the first. And he hits both from the stripe. Pass to Bazemore. Here's my player. No good there. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one.
A great game from MP tonight. However, his team couldn't win. I think maybe he could have done just a little bit more, just a bit sharper. And maybe that's the difference for him between being a star and a superstar.
And that's kind of the difference between me and you, Tim, isn't it? I mean, look, maybe if my player played a little better, his team gets the victory. Either way, they certainly didn't lose because of MP. And I was encouraged in how
Here to stay, I won't never leave. Treat the game like I'm Tarantino. Always trying to go and make a scene. Anything to put the city on. Anything to try and make a name. Every day working on my craft. Gotta show them boys that it's not a game. No 2K, I ain't playing with them. I've been at it since the 6th grade. Passion growing as I'm getting older. Got the same vision, just a bigger stage. Guarantee they cannot take it from me. Hope you what I'm destined to be. Pack up your bags, you down to ride. I ride to the tankers on E. Yeah, back then, I used to pass out CDs in the halls. Yeah, after school site was the Bridgewater Mall. If you don't got balls, then don't get involved. We'll unwrap all of the gauze. Expose you for all of your flaws. Lyrically, who wanna fight?
The highest of hopes that I never have to go back to the trap, and my days of dealing with. So I only spit fire and dope. So later on you can go quote my lines to your people and folk, and they say, hey, that boy be spitting that pressure, and he be that pressure, and he's smart as a professor. One, two, three, Bay City! Let's do this, baby! Let's go, baby! Who are we? Bay City!
The Coastal Conference Championship is set to tip off, and after 3 consecutive final losses, can Bay City finally get over the hump?
Kevin, if it's going to happen, it has to happen behind their senior, the man they call Shea, who could have went out after his freshman year.
That's right.
He has a chance to cement his legacy.
He is the storyline for sure in this one.
Yes, he is.
Let's go, Che. Let's go.
Shoot it, Che, right there.
Come on.
There's the tip, and the Coastal Conference Finals are underway. The Bay City Flames will be put to the test here on their home court by the Central Valley Hawks.
And this is the perfect team to steal a win here in this arena. The Hawks have the talent to push the Flames to the edge.
But you have to think with the crowd behind them and Che leading the charge, this is a game the Flames are heavily favored to win.
Oh, the crowd is into it, and the action should be plentiful.
I think everyone expects the Flames to make it, and regardless of what happens in this game, but they could sure use a win to boost their seeding.
Guys, most have them as a 7 or 8 seed with their record. Coming away as Coastal Conference champions, however, might boost them into the 4 seed rank.
Flames with the lineup they've had for a while now. Bishop is the point guard. Next to him is their star, Che. Ty Sheldon is at the 3 with Dustin Joseph at power forward. And the big man, Marcin Grew, anchors it all in the middle. And a look here now at the lineup for Central Valley. It's Lee running the point with Marceda at his side. The forwards are Indra at the 3 with Zadirko at the 4. In the middle, they have big Vlad Dermanenko to round things out. And that one misses.
A 4-year player for the Flames. Che knows this team is leaning on his experience in their biggest game of the year.
He hits the second from the line. The Hawks on offense.
Well, you look at Central Valley and what they've done this year. A bit of a surprise team. Not many pegged them as playing for a title this season.
Now, here's Marceda. And Dave Zadirko with the slam.
And really, Marceda's teammates have to appreciate the unselfishness there. Nice work to find the open man.
Another shot, and Crew gets it to go.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now here's Edwards. Dermanenko misses. And with the Hawks guys, they really came on strong during the end of the conference regular season.
They were the hottest team coming into the tournament, and it's no surprise that they were able to breeze their way into the final. But they haven't faced a team as talented as Bay City yet, and they'll get tested.
Back to Zadirko. Pass to Fresh. Just 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Edwards can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Che. He's got 5. Here's Roberts. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Dave Zadirko.
What an advantage it is for the Flames to have the conference final be held at their home court.
It rotates within the conference every year, and just happened to be Bay City's turn this go-round. Just another thing that is lined up for the Flames in what's been a great season.
Back to Bishop. Bay City passing it around. And the layup falls.
At 6'8", 225 pounds, Erickson has plus size for a small forward. Nice job attacking the interior.
There's the pass to Edwards. Pass to Fresh. Now Marceda, the 3. Drew with the rebound. On the wing, Che. Passes it to Bishop. Erickson right side from downtown. Rebound by the Hawks.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Well, not too many former Central Valley Hawks have made the jump to the next level, but that could change in the near future.
And they've done an excellent job of recruiting, and it has been a slow turning of the tide for the Hawks. Certainly a school that is up and coming in the Coastal Conference.
Now here's Che. He has 5, and Crew gets it to go.
Nice unselfish play there. You can tell Che is a team-first guy who wants to win.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Here's Madison. Down low, here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Shea with it, Edwards there. Back to Shea. Here's Ducey. Covered by Indra. Pass to Ducey. 6 on the shot clock. From 15 feet away, it's hauled in by Edwards.
Well, win or lose, the Flames can expect to have a higher seed in the college championship. They've earned it with their play.
I don't think they'll get a 1 seed with how many losses they've had, but they could be one of the scarier 2 seeds in the tournament. They have the veteran leadership to make a deep run as well.
Now here's Che. He has 5. Here's Madison. Pass to Edwards. Jones kicks to Edwards. Pass to Grace. And here is Indra. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Sheldon. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Good-looking shot from Sheldon. You can tell he feels confident trying his luck from outside the arc.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And there's the pass to Edwards. It's Dan Indra on the wing. Pass to Edwards. Moves back up. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field. And for the Flames, it all starts at the shooting guard position. Shea is a handful for anybody.
I agree. When you have a talent like Shea at the 2 spot, you can...
1:12 left to play in the first half. Pass to Marceda. To the middle. Here's Zadirko. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Bay City gets called for the foul. The Hawks shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And the free throw, no good. That one is no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Shea outside. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of the game. Erickson outside. Pass to Groove. Kicks it to Shea. Shot clock at 6. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
The NBA move right there. Shea absorbs contact and finishes the play.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. Central Valley trails by 15. Guys, looking back at the history of Central Valley, they were dominant back in the 90s, but have only recently rediscovered that success.
Yes, it's been a long time coming, but Hawks alumni are excited about the direction of this program. They've made some huge strides the last few years.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And that sends Shea to the free throw line. And that one on Dermonenko. To stop the run. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Flames ahead, leading by 17. Welcome back, everyone, to Bay Pavilion, home of the Coastal Conference Tournament Final. Flames with a big lead after the first half.
You know, the Flames came out and completely ran away with things. Started strong and then had a flurry of scoring to close out the half.
And with the way they are commanding this game, I have a hard time seeing the Hawks closing the gap.
They'll do what they can, but the Flames are one half away from raising a Coastal Conference banner on their home court. Edwards passes to Fresh to the wing right side. He lobs it up, and Moochie Fresh slams it in.
Well, the Coastal Conference, once again, a strong conference amongst the entire college scene. They're expected to send at least a handful of teams to the tournament.
It's stolen by Dermonenko. Got a piece of it. They're running. Here's Erickson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And that one on Dermonenko.
Staying active, picking his spots. Erickson making his presence felt.
And as you said about the Coastal Conference, they have a number of teams that could be playing in the tournament a week from now.
Well, there is so much talent at every school. I could see maybe 4 or 5 schools making it in, regardless of what happens the rest of the way between the Flames and the Hawks here.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Edwards with it. 6 points for him. Doubled by Bishop. Now a pass to Zadirko. And he banks in the layup. He has 5.
Good read there from Edwards, recognizing the defense had overcommitted and making the right pass.
Well, even though this is the conference championship for these teams, both sides will most likely find their way into the bigger tournament that follows.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the
And here's Bishop. Pass to Groove. Over Fresh, and Groove gets it to go. And with what you said earlier, both these teams almost watched to be in the field of 68.
But winning your conference is a huge boost to your seeding. Not to mention that there are bragging rights at stake. I don't expect either side to give anything but 100% here.
Now, here's Dermanenko. He's tightly guarded. It's stolen. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Erickson. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Marceda outside. Pass to Madison. Zadirko outside. Here's Dermanenko. Rejected by Marchand Groove.
Tried to sneak it over him. Marchand Groove not having any of that.
And a big lead here for the Flames. Everything has been working for them, and they're in complete control of this game.
Well, you think they are going to call off the Dogs and rest their starters soon. They have this locked up. No need to risk anything.
And Bishop attacking. Here's Groove. 5 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You can't fall for that if you're the D. Groove showing some craftiness there with the pump fake. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And Central Valley has possession.
Hey, yo, Che. Kick rocks, coach. I'm going unconscious tonight.
Not even you can blow this lead, Playboy.
That's the way you go out. Proud of you, Che.
Hey, thanks, coach.
All
We're
right.
getting that championship this year.
Either way.
Yes, sir.
All right, well, we ain't gonna find out until tonight or tomorrow on Porter. I know, it ain't easy watching your brother fall like that, but hey, listen, don't let a moment of darkness take away from what y'all did tonight. This is what we work for, all right? Y'all brought Bay City back. In fact, you might have saved my job. When we find out our seed, we'll get back in the gym and keep this going. All right? All right?
All right.
All right, good. Good job.
Hey, coach is right, y'all. We bled for this. Drew, how much weight you put on last summer?
35 pounds of raw Estonian steel.
35, huh? You must have been training with them Russian Olympians again. Ty, your turnover ratio last year was 1-1. What about now?
3-1. Young CP, steady feeding the greedy.
No doubt. Gonna make one heck of a stay for our major one day. Man, you know who else bled for this? Porter. I mean, the kid had peanut minutes, but he stayed in the gym, grinded, right there beside us, and he never complained, not once. Man, people been telling me I should have gone pro since I got here. But this is what I've been waiting on. Y'all my team. We gonna grind together, guys. This is our time. Now let's do this for our brother Porter. Let's bring it in. Play for Porter on 3. 1, 2, 3. Play for Porter!
Moving on to the 7 versus 10 matchup in the West. We've got the Bay City Flames facing off against the Tri-State Iron.
Let's go cut down some nets.
In the early stages here, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. Now, here's ball.
Hey, there he is. How you feeling, man?
You know me, man. I'm cool.
What the doctor say?
Man, torn ACL, PCL, and dislocated patella.
Hey, we got your back, P. It'll take a minute, but you'll be back pulling that weak chamois again in no time.
Boy, stop. You know my sham lethal, cuz.
Yeah, whatever.
Man, appreciate y'all. For real. Spoke with Coach and he, we decided it'd be best if I, rehab back home. So.
And what you talking about? Medical center is one of the best in the country.
Come on, Che. You and I both know I ain't getting no burn here. Figure out, get my knee right, maybe I could transfer down a level. So.
Transfer? Porter, man, what's going on? This school's your life.
Look, Che, Coach took my scholarship, man.
Coach took my scholarship, man.
Mike.
Man of the hour.
Afternoon, Dr. Owen.
Heck of a performance on Saturday.
Oh.
It's amazing what you can accomplish when you limit distractions.
Bruh. He said, hey, it's me.
Go on, son.
Surf just hurt his ankle like a bat.
You pulling Porter's scholarship?
It's Jim Porter and me.
Answer the question, Coach.
Hey, watch your tone, okay? I know you're upset.
They got the famous
Yeah,
actors
too,
all
but
in
there's
this.
some things you don't understand.
I mean, it seems pretty simple to me, Coach. You recruit a kid, he gets hurt, and you force him to transfer and bring in somebody better. Coach, does that sound about right?
What? No. Jay, listen to me.
Coach, man, Porter did everything you asked. He's a good kid. All that talk about us being a family and really in the eyes of the school, you know what we are, Coach? We're just entertainment. I expected more from you, Coach.
Hey, son, come here. Hey, come back here.
You really tried. He didn't try at all. You couldn't hear me at all when I'm on my live.
Jay, you running with the subs.
Can I hear that? Can you hear me now?
All right, guys, bring it in.
Yo, son, can you hear me?
1, 2, 3, Paper Porter.
All right, let's go.
So your contention is that athletes, specifically basketball players, have leveraged their marketability to get more bargaining power with ownership?
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Not exactly a hard sell for your thesis. I've been your advisor for 4 years. You've never once swallowed your tongue. Out with it.
Kid on my team, Porter Rose.
You act like I don't watch.
You don't even have a TV, East.
How bad was it?
It was bad. I mean, I'm the captain, and I feel like I can't do anything.
You can be heard.
Oh, best believe I gave it to Coach, and I got no problem having words with Dr. Owen either.
Hey.
He is fake as they come.
Don't I know it? When I didn't get tenure last year, you spent 2 months petitioning for me. Rallying students,
Brian,
collecting
dang.
signatures.
And that didn't even make
what's
a
up?
difference.
It did to me.
I don't know about this. It's
That's
a
what kept me
movie for
going.
real right now.
That's why I'm still here. You know the reason it didn't change anything?
Why?
It's because I'm expendable.
Oh, is that right?
Outside of these gates, no one has a clue who I am. Sometimes words just aren't enough. If you really want them to hear you, you've got to be willing to sacrifice, Jay.
They're trying to drop knowledge right now. West Regionals. It really made this into a whole movie right now.
Come on, Gru. Thought we talked about pregame nutrition, big man.
Some things are bigger than the game.
That's what's her face.
Don't I know?
Sir. What was the actress name that was just on?
Hey, let me holler at y'all for a sec, fellas. I know how long I've been wanting this, man. But sometimes you gotta put others before yourself, no matter how much it hurts. As your captain, it's what you expect of me, and honestly, it's what I expect of myself.
You gonna quit?
I mean, that's why I can't just sit back and let what happened to Porter just ride. It's not who I am, and as a team, it's not who we are. So in light of Dr. Owen and Coach's actions, I'm not gonna be playing today, fellas. Look, man, I know y'all heated, and I will be too, but like Gru said, man, some things are bigger than ball.
Nah. You not shooting Eva, are we? We brothers, Shay. They want to do Porter dirty, they gonna feel us. They gonna feel all of us.
I can't let you do that, Ty.
Yeah, I played one
Look, I'm a
match.
senior. They can't do nothing to me, man, but y'all got y'all whole futures ahead of y'all, right? And y'all been rocking with me this far? This school? Nah, man, this whole country will know that I speak for everybody in here, right?
All right, let's go. Jay, you forget the tip time? Come on, good change, let's go.
I can't do that, Coach.
Excuse me? Whatever point you think you're making, son, now is not the time. You are the captain of this team. Better act like it.
I believe I am, Coach.
Oh. Right. Ty, take the team out.
All right, fellas, let's do this.
Come on, Ty. All right. Don't rush it. Take it down court small. There you go. Go up. Ah, come on, Gru. You gotta spike that, man. I told him not to eat that burrito.
I lost the game. So deep.
I'm sorry, fellas.
Forget that. Just because we lost, don't make it a bad decision. Feel me?
I told you not to eat that burrito.
Jay, Coach said you were being held out for a violation of team rules. Care to comment?
The only violation is on our coach and our school president when they violated the fate that we as a team had in our athletic department when they forced my friend Porter Rose to transfer.
So you're being penalized for speaking up?
It was a choice.
You chose to sit out.
I chose to stand up. Thank you.
Hey, it's your boy Jesus Nice and the Kid Merrill, and we're back here with our homie Che. How's it going, man?
Good.
That's right, Che Z in the building, just giving the rock. Listen, man, what's the response been like online?
Both sides. And everybody got the hot take, but you can't please them all.
True.
Listen, you try to please them more, you're gonna go crazy. Stay true to Che. That's how I stay true to Jesus. You know what I'm saying? I go in my basement, I lock in with my 2K on my 72-inch TV and maybe a big burrito on my belly and ignore all phone calls.
That's right. Self-care is important, brother. I respect that move.
Thank you. You know, the only thing important to me right now is talking mad smack on a headset to some kid named Dimitri in Athens. Like, fam, I got your IP address. Cross me up one more time, I'm taking out you, your mother, whatever's left of the Acropolis. Early.
Until you find out he's religious. Giannis and homie got like 38 brothers.
That's real. I want no smoke with them.
You know what I'm saying? But yo, is anybody coming at you real hard though on the social media tip? You know what I mean? Trying to get at you?
Yeah, but you know what? I try to stay away from the social media stuff. Honestly, really, I just wanted to help out my teammate, man. And I feel like our school was way better than the way they treat him. Real talk.
I mean, you? Yeah, the school? But hey, yo, keep repping for us, man. Keep that fist up, you know what I mean? Keep doing your thing.
That's right, man. Keep putting on for all the scrubs out here. Yo, up next, what do turtles keep in their shell? 4 experts weigh in.
Yo. I think pennies.
Probably like a crock pot.
Like, keep putting on for all the scrubs out here.
You were 3 months from graduating, Che. This is insane.
No, what's insane is that my mother got death threats. I can't stay here.
Che, look at me. Look at me. Okay. I know this is hard, but by dropping out, you are letting them win.
They already won, Issa. Porter's no closer to getting his scholarship back and half the school hates me. Look, I'm not saying I regret it, right? Because I don't. But I'm not going to stay on the campus. They don't even want me here.
So all the work you've done, you're just going to throw it away?
Throw it away. You think me getting a diploma from a man who doesn't even respect me somehow makes this all worthwhile?
Yes, I do. It's a diploma.
I don't care about no diploma.
So now what?
Nah, it gets real. You know, 3 years ago, it wasn't even a question that I was gonna get drafted. Not a question. But now. You know what's funny? Every year, my numbers kept on improving. Yet my stock just kept on dropping, man. Honestly, Issa, I don't even know where to begin.
You know, I don't know jack about basketball. But I damn sure know research. And we'll figure this out.
I'm gonna go home and get my mind right.
Man, can I just play the game? Oh.
Grind time, beast mode, speed up, fast forward, let's ride, let's roll, gotta get it right now, let's go, grind time,
Wait, did it finish? Before they kick the music off?
fast forward, let's ride, let's roll, gotta get it right now, let's go, yeah, look, here to stay, I won't never leave. The game like a Tarantino, always trying to go and make a scene. Anything to put the city on, anything to try and make a name. Every day working on my craft, gotta show them boys that it's not a game. No 2K, I ain't playing with them. I've been at it since the 6th grade. Passion growing as I'm getting older, got the same vision, just a bigger stage. Guarantee they cannot take it from me. I'll be what I'm destined to be. Pack up your bags, if you down to ride, I ride to the Texas on E. Yeah, back then, I used to pass out CDs in the halls. Yeah, after school cycles to Bridgewater Mall. That's true. If you don't got balls, don't get involved. Expose you for all of your flaws. Lyrically, who wanna fight? Yeah, I write a verse every night. Yeah, these rappers all sound alike. Yeah, Mike Ty, how they bite. Yeah, MMA with a strike. Yeah, to anyone in my sight. Yeah, all my homies got goals. Theme song to our life. Grind time, beast mode, speed up, fast forward, let's ride, let's roll, gotta get it right now. Beast mode, speed up, fast forward, let's ride, let's roll, gotta get it right now, let's go, tired of hearing people talk about what they wanna be, but they never do, if you wanna get it, don't talk.
My animations, this is where you make your shot work well. Oh, jump shot. I don't want the Steph Curry. Give me the Michael Jordan. That's what I'm talking about. Dunks. Oh, I got default small. Oh, that's trash. Oh, I gotta pay for them joints. Trash. Whatever. Aggression.
Grind time, beast mode, speed up, fast forward, let's ride, let's roll, gotta get it right now, let's go, grind time, beast mode, speed up, fast forward, let's ride, let's roll, gotta get it right now, let's go, yeah, look, here to stay, I won't never leave, treat the game like I'm Tarantino, always trying to go and make a scene, anything to put the city on, anything to try and make a name, every day working on my craft, gotta show them boys that it's not a game, no 2K, I ain't playing with them, I've been at it since the 6th grade, passion growing as I'm getting older, got the same vision, just a bigger stage, guarantee they cannot take it from me, I'll be what I'm destined to be, pack up your bags, if you down to ride, I ride to the tankers on E, yeah, back then, I used to pass out CDs in the halls, yeah, after school cycles to bridge with them all, that's true. If you don't got bars, then don't get involved. We'll unwrap all of the gauze, expose you for all of your flaws. Lyrically, who wanna fight? Yeah, I write a verse every night. Yeah, these rappers all sound alike. Yeah, Mike Ty, how they bite. Yeah, MMA with a strike. Yeah, to anyone in my sight. Yeah, all my homies got goals. Theme song I like. Grind time, beast mode, speed up, fast forward, let's ride, let's roll, gotta get it right now. Beast mode, speed up, fast forward, let's ride, let's roll, gotta get it right now, let's go. Tired of hearing people talk about what they wanna be, but they never do. If you wanna get it, don't talk about it, just go and get it. What's stopping you? I mean, I know that things don't always happen as you planned, but don't go throwing your cards away when you could draw and play a new hand. I mean, family used to put the fear in me, used to have insecurities, but the same things that they laugh about be the same reasons they feeling me. Gotta slump back, it's a hunchback, bug eyes and a long neck, but every time that I hit the bank and I drop it off, it's a long check, I'll settle for that. Tell them go kick rocks and they flip-flops. I've been hot, had to reroute, I dare stop like whoa. Here, put a hater in it. My flow make your head bob, swear every verse could be a TED talk. Pack it back if you with it, yeah. Hit the pedal to the finish, yeah. Everybody with me winning, yeah. All my homies independent, yeah. All my homies got goals, yeah. All my homies self-made, yeah. Everybody with me grinding, so everybody with me say. Grind time, beast mode, speed up, fast forward, let's ride, let's roll, gotta get it right now, let's go. Grind time, beast mode, speed up, fast forward, let's ride, let's roll, gotta get it right now, let's go.
Check out. Oh, we about to be in there. Actually, let's pull some of this close shot. So we just go into the
Bad shit on the bag, yeah, I got M's in the bag. Cash up like a cashier, I put cash in the hand. Foreign, no visa, I put a shark on land. Got a freezer, I can feel it. Fast, I'm having millions of fans. Young go when I cool as a fan, y'all. 10 on the in the tank. But I can hear what you saying. Spin the whole block, ain't playing. Like a bloodhound. With a shut up, it's a. They take care like a cash cow. Penthouse suite at the top of the mountain. They take care like a cash cow. shut up, it's a think take care like cash cow. Penthouse suite at the top of the.
Ooh, New York. We're flying you home. Where's home at? We going to Compton? You going back to Chicago? You going to Los Angeles? It's the closest thing. Riverside. What up, Summer?
I got a beautiful. Hey, what? Hey, what you doing here, man? I thought you had a Sixers tonight.
I've been away for a while. I'm in the band in town. Debating about who is the
No
greatest.
small
What you
talk, huh?
debating about? Taking for clout, I know.
Right.
5-0, huh? This is what it ain't gonna miss. He ain't even let me touch the ball.
Hey, I appreciate the run, man. That was a good one. All right. What'd you say? I can call you anytime? Really? All right, cool, yeah. Or you can tell me your secrets. You want to confide in me? That's fine, too. What? Yeah, I'm down. Friday night. Let's do it.
You nervous?
A little bit. I gotta show out to get the official NBA Combine invite in Chicago.
You've been playing this game your whole life. Let fate handle it.
I think there's a little bit more strategy to it than that.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. I know you're doing all you can. Just anxious, that's all.
Excuse me, Jay.
Yeah.
Can I have your autograph?
Sure, kid. What's your name?
Tony.
Tony. Who is your favorite player?
Spider Mitchell?
Some scary talent right there.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Got a lot to live up to.
I'm just trying to survive the next few months with a job in hand. That's it, Lisa.
Happy as the head.
Let's just stop talking about it.
Jay, sit. Someone I want to introduce. Israel Bacon, meet Jay.
Pleasure, young brother.
How's it going?
While you were out there weaving between cones, Israel approached me about a really unique opportunity. A signature sneaker.
You serious? Hey, who are you with? Puma?
I left the corporate side a few years ago. Spent the last 2 years traveling, educating myself on what's really going on in the world.
That's real.
The vast majority of the world is way more concerned with feeding their children than their follower numbers on Instagram. Tell you what else I saw. Basketball. Everywhere. I saw what the game really means. The escape it provides, and I knew that I had to get involved somehow.
Tell them about the brand.
The company is called conflict. Since we don't have overhead, we're able to give 50% of our proceeds to young children living in conflict regions throughout the globe. Our success hinges on authenticity. That's why we need educated, outspoken young athletes to push the brand. Guys like you, Jay.
Look, don't get me wrong, I get what you're saying, but this just seems a little bit premature. Honestly, right now, I'm just praying I make a squad.
That's it, right there. Humble. See, people relate to the struggle, the hustle. That's how we build our fan base. It's also how we pull in investors.
Investors? I thought this was already up and running.
Oh, it's definitely happening, but we have to do the legwork. First part of that is getting the right athlete on board. Ideally, you will be our angel investor.
The guy without a contract?
He'll be coming in on the ground, Jay. Partner.
Exactly.
So basically, you want to give me stake in a company that doesn't really exist. Cool. Just cool.
All right, Jay, don't be disrespectful.
It's okay.
Let me ask you a question. How much of your own bread have you put into this?
I'm sweat equity, Jay. Hard to calculate those hours.
Yeah, no doubt. Look, I appreciate your interest in me, but this is not for me right now. What am I doing? What does that even mean?
Jay? Zach Bailey, man. Good to meet you. Big fan.
All right, sorry, man.
What? Expecting someone who shaves?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Well, my mom says that I'll appreciate the baby face later, but right now I'm still single and getting carded at movie theaters, so I'm working on that James Harden thing, you know? So, pre-draft. Anxious?
Yeah, but you know what? It's time.
Fair enough. Damn right. Well, I'm just going to be level with you. The NBA execs are a little anxious about your decision to stay in school, and you couple that with your demonstration, and let's just say taking a flyer on an unproven 18-year-old starts to look a little bit more appealing.
What happened to drafting someone who's, mature, who can actually come in and contribute?
Yeah, fair enough. But look, in this racket, potential will always reign supreme. But don't worry about it. We still got a chance, okay? I'm just trying to let you in on the perception that's out there. But I do want to pick your ear about your little situation with your advisor.
Who, Issa?
Yeah.
Oh, she's just helping me out. I trust Issa.
Okay. Well, did she have anything to do with your decision to stay in school or sit out that game?
What are you getting at?
All I'm saying is, if you and I want to try and make it into the league, I can't have anyone else in your ear.
Okay, so who do I tell her?
Well, Che, you're a professional now. You say thank you and goodbye. I gotta go. I'm double parked in a handicap.
Hey.
Hey, I liked Israel's message. Felt like it was on brand. I should have come to you first.
I'm trying to make a squad, Issa, not change the world. Can you understand that?
Yes. I'll let him know.
I met with her agent earlier.
Oh. That's good, right? Did you like them?
Yeah, he made some good points.
Such as?
You realize how much money I cost myself by staying in school these last few years? I mean, if I had gone pro earlier, maybe the Porter stuff never even happens.
Is that your string theory? We talked about the risk, Jay. We even got you an insurance policy in case you got injured.
If I haven't had you in my ear talking about breaking the mold, I might have done things differently.
Excuse me? You know I did nothing of the sort. I supported you, sure, but those were your decisions.
But you knew better, Issa. You should have stopped me.
Jay, I'm not doing this. I'm glad that you found an agent. I truly am. And since it seems I'm no longer needed here, I'll be heading out. You stay true, Jay.
Decent, but numbers are overrated anyway. I mean, KD couldn't bench 185 once. You think he's losing sleep over it? Actually, he may be, but he's a different type of cat, though. Look, Jay, if you want this combine nod, you're gonna have to perform in these scrimmages. Stay within yourself, but be vocal. We're selling you as a locker room guy, yeah?
Yeah, cool.
Hey, what did the left eye say to the right eye?
What?
Between you and me, something smells. Huh? Isn't that stupid?
Yeah, this is pretty bad, yeah.
I know, it's, look, Tim Duncan used to have his strength coach tell him a joke before every game. You keep him loose. Just relax, Jay, and leave it all out there on the wood.
Gotcha.
It's been just wait after. It's like watching a movie. Ain't even playing a game yet.
It's another day on the wood, boss. How you gotta look at it?
Yeah, well, maybe for you. How many scouts you think made out to Montana to check on me, huh?
Don't listen to him, Jonas. Shay ain't got no worries. This don't pan out, Adam Silver probably mentioned him himself. Poster boy for principal.
It's funny, Onyx. But I'd rather be the boy getting posted if it means I'm making a squad, you feel me?
What's up, fellas?
Whoa, what's up? What's up, man?
Yeah, a lot of history in this locker room, man. Yeah, check this out. Take a look at this. You know, I'm from Arkansas. Youngest of 12. My dad worked in a mill. Nothing special about the way we grew up. Just poor folks. Sure some of you guys can relate to that, right?
Yeah.
You know, coming out of high school, I was only 6'1", 150 pounds, wet. I only received one offer. Central Arkansas, and that was to be the team manager. But something happened between my freshman and my junior year. I caught inches. Yeah, I was 6'7" and starting to feast on cats. But this ain't no Duke. This Central Arkansas. My coach is going crazy, going broke, calling all over, trying to get scouts just to come check me. But my senior year, a man named Marty Blake. Marty was known as the super scout for the NBA. He's helped out a lot of people like myself, John Stockton, Ben Wallace. He got us each into the Portsmouth invite, which changed our lives. If you want it bad enough, if you're willing to sacrifice, it will find you. I got 6 of those to prove.
Scottie Pippen. Why they put my favorite player of all time on there?
Been so special occasion. I stay ready cause destiny impatient. Changes, I've been seeing changes. If you talking fire, then we speak the same language. And mine don't ever get extinguished.
Music on here is fire. The best college seniors. You won't pass me a rock when I want it. And when I said a pick, you just pass me a rock. Come on, bro. Oh, straight trash right now.
Thank you.
Hey, there he
Grinding
is.
on my leg.
Elche. You know AW?
Not personally.
But he's heard of me.
Got to roll the dice, that's why all my life I've been grinding all my life, all my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why.
I remember now. I think you were on that French under-18 team that we wrecked at the World Cup.
I was, of course. I was 14 at the time. And yeah, we are in the same draft class. I guess some do require extra seasoning, huh?
Experience is an asset. School would have taught you that, playboy.
Library college for you. My sweat is nuts.
Okay. Well, you two are going to be workout partners and roommates. That'll be fun.
Right? So come over here and I'm going to show you what the next 12 weeks of your life is going to be like. Okay? Movie time. Three months, guys. 3 months dedicated to the game you live for. Is that too much to ask?
No, sir.
No. Cool. Great. That's what I thought. Okay, let's move on to the schedule. Hey, Dean. How do you do the... Oh, there's a button actually called calendar. Oh, great. So, official combine invites go out the first week of May. If you're both invited, we'll go out to Chicago on the 16th. After that, we'll be arranging some private workouts with interested teams up until draft week. And then, Summer League. But for now, for the next 3 weeks, you guys are going to be in the gym. Your food is going to be delivered to your apartment. Now, I don't need to tell you how quick perception can turn. You're going to find the road is real treacherous if you find yourself fighting for a job in Summer League. Understand? Okay, now let's talk social media. All right? I mean, I get it. You're young guys. If you want to post something, get your trainer to send you some workout footage. I'm sure people would be stunned to find out that dudes who get paid 9 figures actually work on their craft. Okay. Any questions for me?
No, I'm good.
Perfect. Feel that? That's the anxiety, all right? Use it. Let it fuel you. I mean, Jesus, look at me. I'm sweating like a fat kid at a candy shop. Speaking of, I'm gonna get some popsicles. You want some? We have a whole ton.
No, I'm good.
All right, well, I'm gonna make a dent.
Made a little extra.
Thanks.
Who's your squad?
It was the Hornets. Batum is a mentor. Lily thought she's been playing with teams in my draft range. Milwaukee, Washington, New York.
Smart. Get used to the rosters and rotations.
Where does he think he will end?
All over the map right now. Second round or undrafted unless I put in some serious work. It shouldn't have to be that hard. What?
Nothing. Thought your teammates was a victim, that's all. I mean, you act like you didn't know what would happen.
I didn't really think about it.
Well, my father used to say, an educated man is a calculating one. If you don't regret it, own it.
You're a pretty blunt dude.
I'm French. Come on, pick a team that could actually use you.
All right.
This wait time is forever.
Man, this is dope, bro.
Hey, check that out.
Oh, yeah. You ready for this?
Not this crap.
Gentlemen, Stacy Gibraltar. I'm your trainer for the next couple months. Just because you don't scoff doesn't mean you're enlightened. Fact is, over the next few weeks, you will despise me. And come July, hopefully, we'll be lifelong friends. We'll meet here every morning at 6 to prepare for the combine. After lunch, you hit the court. Have you received your first week's supply of food and supplements?
Yes, ma'am.
It's not the Army, fellas. Loosen those shoulders. Make sure you follow the instructions exactly as they're written. Otherwise, you'll just be wasting your time in here. Stretch out, boys.
Yes, man.
All right. She's real.
Replenish. Catch.
Oh, man, that was good.
How'd they do?
They finished, so better than some.
Better than some. That's not really the report card I was hoping for. Guys, funny story. There's actually a kid 2 years ago who had to change his shorts about halfway through his first workout with Stacy.
What? That's foul, man.
Yeah, I know. It was gross. Anyway, he didn't really get drafted. I think he's in Uruguay now. Not really sure why I told you that story. What was this, 50? 15. Okay, weird. Okay, AW, you can chill. And, Che, I need you neat and tidy because we have a meeting in an hour.
A meeting with who?
Who knows, man? Come see.
Come on, Bailey.
Later, Stacy.
Bye, Zach.
My back, Stacy.
Bonne chance.
Whew. Hey, you want to tell me what we're doing here?
Not particularly.
Mav will see you now.
Great. You mean with Maverick Carter?
Yeah, man, act natural.
Guys, look, unless we're talking real partnership, we're not going to be interested. I won't be able to get LeBron to move off his couch unless it's equity. So thanks. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. Have a seat.
It's all good. So look, Mav handles all of LeBron's marketing and off-court opportunities. Community work, the film, TV, the Beats deal, and of course, the lifetime contract with Nike.
Hey, how do y'all know each other?
Z and I go back a ways being in this business, but the thing I appreciate about Z, besides being a great agent, is he really lets his players grow and make their own decisions.
See that? 10 out of 10 review. I gotta add that to my Yelp page.
So look, Che, look, I like you. Bron does too. But here at Uninterrupted, what we focus on is really giving athletes a voice, really giving them a platform to become more than an athlete.
Hey, tell him what you told me on the phone.
Look, I know you're focused on the draft, and that's the right thing because that's most important to you, but we've talked to a couple brands, and they're interested.
Are you serious?
Yeah, absolutely. They saw what you did at Bay City, and most importantly, they're interested in your story. But look, before you get excited, you got to realize one thing. These aren't like super rich deals that are going to change your life. And there's nothing wrong with taking these short deals along the way as long as you don't sacrifice the long one.
Yeah. See, look, Che, in the grand scheme of things, these guys are putting down loose change to tie you up for like a couple years. Now, if you flame out, that's the cost of doing business. But if you blow up, they just got Fifth Avenue product for Canal Street prices.
And right now, you're hot. But along the way, you have to figure out what type of player you think you're going to be. Forget what Z thinks or what I think. What do you think you're going to be? Do you think you're going to be all pro and all star, or do you end up overseas? But you really got to focus on getting to that second contract because that becomes life changing.
So, you thinking about what Mav said?
Mm-hmm. Got any wisdom for me, Mr. Super Agent?
Well, in my opinion, it never hurts to listen, but I'm not you. I can't tell you what kind of player you'll become.
Let's hear him out then.
Okay, I'll set it up.
Yo!
Chad.
Carl, what up, bro?
What up, man? Appreciate you coming out. Just trying to get this work in.
Oh, it's all good, bro.
Oh, cool. Listen, I could give you the whole spiel about Gatorade's lab, tech, products, and history, but let's be real. What have you been drinking at every single camp, at every game, at every part since you could dribble the rock?
Gatorade.
Exactly, and what's your flavor?
Citrus cooler, man. Long live.
Exactly. Listen, pretenders can never compete with the original, and that's just facts.
Hey, bro, that was a pretty slick pitch you got there.
Right? And I didn't even have to use the like Mike bit.
You know what's going on here?
Je ne sais absolument rien.
Do what?
Woo! Cheat day, boys! Celebrate!
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the fact that both of you just got your official invites to the 2019 NBA Combine.
Yes!
Yes, you've earned it, Che. Good job. You, I wasn't too worried about. I mean, look, you may already know this, but you're being brought up to Chicago for some interviews and measurements. No scrimmages, no testing. No sense in jeopardizing your stock at this point. In fact, just do a few good team workouts, and who knows, you may even move up a few more spots.
But, see, I'm not afraid of competing.
I know, AW. Look, it's not about pride, okay? There's just no upside at this point. Rest, show him you're the big dog in a bit. You, on the other hand, Che, just, look, put up some decent numbers, do well in the scrimmage, and you never know, right? Like guys like Levine, Siakam, I mean, they all flew up the boards after Chicago.
This could be your time. I mean that.
Speaking of Chicago, enjoy the deep dish, gentlemen. Personally, I'm not a fan, but bon appetit. French. All right.
All right.
Bad shit on the bag, yeah, I got M's in the bag. Cash up like a cash out, put cash in the hand. Foreign with no visa, put a shark on land. Not a freezer, I can feel it. Bands, I'm having millions of fans. Y'all go on the cool as a fan, y'all. Tell them to get a tank. I can hear what you saying. Spin the whole block, ain't playing. Like a bloodhound. With a shirt up, it's a. Think take care like a cash cow. Penthouse suite at the top of the mountain. Think take care like a cash cow. Penthouse suite at the top of the mountain. Wow, nigga touch money like cash cow. Rats make a pocket poke out. Got an Elliot stamp with a rose. Why she making me a
There they are, official Combine invitees. How we feeling today?
Hype.
Sore.
Wait until your first back-to-back on the road. Why do you think guys like LeBron spend $1 a year on chefs, hyperbaric chambers, and nitrogen treatments?
I thought I was just peanut budgets.
Don't lowball the king now. Hey. Yeah, he's right here. Che, Zach wants you.
What's up, Z?
I just got a call from Matt. Apparently his production company is shooting some hoops movie on the lot, and they need a real ball player for a few scenes. Huh? Imagine that.
So, Hollywood, you in?
Wait, Matt wants me to be in the movie? What's it about?
How should I know, man? It's just a sports movie. It's overcoming odds.
And overbearing dads and training montages. That sound about right to you?
Yeah, actually.
When's the shoot?
Therein lies the rub. You need to go right now. Call times at 40.
Z, I'm in a lab. Hey, Stacy just got here.
I'm just the messenger, Che. You tell me how you want to play it. I'm here to bring you the meat. You gotta eat it.
It's just one day, right?
That's what I'm talking about. Money. Okay, I'll let them know you're en route.
All right, cool.
Hey, where are you going?
Just gonna sip,
These are your pages. Just a few lines of dialogue, so nothing to be worried about. Crafty's inside in case you're hungry, and if you're not hungry, we're just gonna get you into hair and makeup right away, okay?
Okay, cool.
You're so sweet.
We've been hooping together our whole lives. This can't be it.
It's not. No matter where I go, y'all are with me. Family over everything, fellas.
And cut! That was great. That was great. That's lunch, everybody! No, seriously, that was incredible work, guys. Incredible work. I mean that. Super authentic stuff. You know, I'm working on a comedy special, actually, with Blake Griffin right now. We're going to shoot it after this thing wraps.
Is he funny?
Well, he's like the Will Ferrell of the NBA. Anyway, you guys can grab some grub. I have a private fridge stocked with kombucha in my trailer, if you'd be interested.
Nah, I think we're good. Yeah, we'll just catch you later.
No takers? Okay, dismissed.
Hey, yo, Chad, we got a court out back if you want to join us.
All right, bet. Yeah, let's do it.
check up, get this win. Check up, check up. Check up, check up. Check up, check up.
Come through, baby, come through, come through.
Check up, check up.
Shoot that! 1-8.
Check up, check up.
Hey, dude. Check it, check it.
Good game, bro.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 3. Feeds to Stevens.
I call Mercy.
Calm down. I'm just here for a wellness check on your roommate.
He's in his room. Probably starting his headshot.
Ice is your friend. Hey, you decent?
Yeah.
Look, I get it. People want a piece of you. It's exhilarating.
Just so you know, I got working on set. All right, Ingram, Ball, Kuzma. It was a serious run.
I'm sure it was. But playing pickup without purpose does you no good right now. You think Harden improves his game by running at the Drew? No, he does the real work in the shadows and he puts it to work later on.
Come on, Stace. It was one day. And it was a freaking movie. How many opportunities like that am I gonna get?
More than your shot of being drafted by an NBA franchise, tell you that much. Che, I'm not trying to be a hater, all right? I respect you. I know it feels like the beginning of a very long road. But if things go wrong, that phone's gonna go silent real quick. Trust me.
Fred, you know I'm skipping a workout.
What you doing out here?
I'm sick. You?
I couldn't sleep. Combine got me bugging, man. Lucky you don't have to worry about it.
You're right. You're right. Then again, I'm not getting endorsements. All film offers.
What, you jealous?
Nah, man. Just saying. We both blessed.
Yes.
Mama, there goes that man who took a stand. What's good, Mr. 30 for 30?
Birdie? I didn't see your name on the list.
Yeah, late edition, bro. You know, a few caps opted out, so here I am, surviving.
Hey, I think we're the only two who made it from Pitt.
Yeah, so you know we got put on for the doggies that fell off, right?
No doubt.
Yeah. Stop playing music. Control.
You know, a lot of the general managers and scouts that are here at this combine, they've had disappointing seasons. But what they see out here, Steve, is hope.
They see who's up next. And obviously, like you said it, Kevin, it's the who's who of basketball that are evaluating all these young men.
There are so many great players here. There are so many wonderful stories. But the one that's probably been the most captivating has been about Shea. We know what he did. He sat out the tournament to support a teammate. I think the scouts are not only interested in what he can do on the floor, but finding out, is this really what he's like? Is he this kind of an unselfish team guy?
Kevin, look, I love Che. I love his desire. I love what he stands for. But let's face it right now, he's a 4-year guy who could have came out in 2016. They are wondering, the question mark is his desire and commitment. Over these next few days, he has a chance to really impress these scouts.
There's a lot here on the table for him, but it's going to be fun to watch.
Fun to watch, Kevin. I'm ready.
I am too.
Oh man, they didn't tell me how to do any of this. Let me take 5 shots per spot. What was that? Oh, what's the whole show?
You tell me. You saw the numbers?
Well, no one's asking you to prom, that's for sure. Well, look, real scouts trust the eye test. Composure and leadership go a long way in these scrimmages. Just play loose, do you.
Bad shit on the bag, yeah, I got M's in the bag. Cash up like a cashier, I put cash in the hand. Come for real, no visa, I put a shark on land. Got a freezer, I can feel it. I'm having millions of fans. You're going to cool as a fan, y'all. Send on the